Good day, internet land. Country Maro here again. This plant that I have here in my hand, it's called the neem plant. If you guys have never seen it before, I'll take you guys closer for you to have a look. But if you live in any tropical or subtropical area, you'll find this plant a whole lot. If you're in Florida, this plant is all over the place. Jamaica, same thing. Most of the Caribbean. Wherever you are that is tropical or subtropical, I can't call everywhere. But this is the neem plant, and this plant can work wonders for your garden and even for you health-wise. But we're going to talk about garden benefits of neem oil. So here in front of me, or in front of you guys, is my chicken coop. I'm going to take you guys up, and over it, that's a massive neem tree that is hanging over on my property. However, I'm using the benefits of it, so take you guys down and show you now. So this tree is dropping neem seed or neem fruits all over my backyard, and I make use of these. I have them under here also where I collect them. This is under the coop. I collect them in an area where the chickens can't get to them, and also where they will stay dry. So now that I've given you guys a layman introduction to the neem plant, this is what the neem fruit look like. The seed is inside, so this is what the fruit looks like. So if you guys have seen it somewhere before and don't know that it was, and didn't know that it was neem, this is what it looks like. Okay, the leaves, when I take you guys inside, you will see much better. So let's go inside and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So now we're on the inside, and I'm going to show you how you go about making this neem oil to get rid of white flies, mealybug, or most forms of pests that is eating up your plants and veggies. I'm not sure if this works for every single pest that is out there, but I know that it works for most form of pests that will affect your plants in the garden or indoors. So the leaves are good for the mealybug. Well, it's not good for them. The leaves are bad for them. This will eradicate them. This helps with things like caterpillar and all those bigger soft body insects and worms. This will eliminate them also. This is the fruit of the neem. So for my neem oil, I'll mix both of them and show you. So the ingredients will be the fruit, the leaves, and I'm going in with the cheapest oil that you can find. You don't have to go with your olive oil because it's not for consumption purpose that we're doing this one. This neem oil that we're preparing today is to get rid of mites, insect, bugs, all those things off. So I'm just gonna get a regular old pot. I'm going in with the seeds. I'm going in with the leaves. The reason why I mash them is just for them to stay down in the pot and not rising where I have to be dipping them back down in the oil. So now I'm going in with the oil. And I'm going to use all of this oil. I think this is a 473 ml. If you can get a 500, that would be good, but this is what I got. And now I'm just going to put this on the stove and allow it to come to a warm. Or it may even come to a boil because it's not going to fry the neem leaf and fruit because there's so much oil in it. Once it starts to get bubbly, you can go ahead and turn it off, allow it to rest for like maybe 20 to 30 minutes or until it's fully cool if you are not comfortable handling it warm, and then I'll show you what next after that. So this is what it looks like down in good old pot. Once it starts to get warm, I'm going to try and dip these as much as I can in the oil, and I'm just going to leave it covered and just allow it to steam a little, and I'll show you what we do after that. So this is what it has come to, just starting to make that popping noise in the pot, and I'm down into it. The flames are off, and this is all you want. So it's 3 minutes later, so you're not leaving it to cook or steam, you just want it to get hot enough, and you keep it down like this. And then now we're going to move on to the next step. So guys, now it's ready to be jarred. We're going to put it in a jar now. The oil is green, so it took the color of the neem leaf, and I'm just going to jar it now, and then I'm going to make a spray with one of my neem oil that I have already done months ago and have it in the pantry. So normally you would wait on this to cool, but for video purposes I'm just going to go ahead and jar it. If you allow it to be cool, nothing is wrong, you still can put it in your jar. So guys, there we go, your homemade neem oil in a bottle. Just give it a few days and it will be ready to be used to spray your plants. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to show you exactly how to use this on your plants right away. So I'm going to get one. Whoa, messed up that. I'm going to get one that was already been mixed and fermented, and I'm going to show you how I go about using this to treat whiteflies and other insects and pests on our indoor and outdoor plants. Okay, so folks, we're right here at my demonstration area, where I'm going to just take you guys in a bit closer. So this is one that I've already done, and it is all set and ready to be used. This has been done over a month now, so it was just sitting there. I'm going to go in, and for video purposes, because when I'm doing it I just measure and go along by the eye, but I'm just going to go in with this water bottle. I think it's a 500, it's a 16 ounce, just call it a 16 ounce, 500 ml. We're going in with it, all of it. So we got everything in this container here. So it's 500 ml, and this is a 30 ml cover or cap. I'm just going to take out some of the neem oil that we have here now and look at the color of that neem oil, and it was your regular old vegetable oil that we had used to make this mix. So I'm going with the 30 ml into my water now. So 30 to 500. I'm trying to give you guys the best possible mixture as possible, because I don't practice this at home, I just mix by the eye. So we're going in with 30 and we're going to watch. It's better to go in with less and watch and go along than go in with too much. This, your regular dish soap, whichever dish soap you want to use. We're going in with some also. I'm going to eyeball this, and let me just get something to mix it around. and show you guys. Wow, everything is on hand. So I'm just going to use this to mix it around. The soap will help it to stick to the plants. However, the soap in this helps the oil to incorporate it in the water. I'm not sure how much this is showing you guys, but you see the oil in the little middle there? We need to add some more soap to get all of this out for it to be even. So I'm just going to add a bit more dish soap. And don't go out and buy the most expensive oil to do this or the most expensive dish soap. Remember, you're just killing pests. You're just getting rid of pests off your plant, okay? If you look at it, or you can rub it with your hands and it's not slippery enough, you can go in with a bit more oil. But just not too much of this neem oil, because it's going to be very potent at the end of the day, and you just can't overkill. Once you get rid of the flies, you get rid of the flies. I know a lot of you out there may be pissed at those flies eating up your plants, but a kill is a kill, okay? So once you get rid of them, that is good. So this is what your mixture is going to look like, well, depending on the color of your soap. And you just go in to your spray bottle. My wife has this spray bottle here that she uses. I'm not sure how she operates it, but you just pour everything down and she go around and she would touch the plants, because here in Florida we have a lot of flies and bugs during the warmer months. So it is kind of hard for you to not get these things nipping up your leaves. So you go in with a mix like this and you should be good for most parts, because it's the same expensive neem oil that you're going to the stores or going online to buy. So the plant, it's all around growing wild. You just pass it and don't know exactly what you're passing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you it one more time for you to look out for this plant. This is what the plant look like, the leaves look like. However, it grows into a ginormous tree. So it's a big tree when it's fully mature. The fruits, they're like this, and then now it has a skin on the outer layer that you can peel, and inside you will find the seed. So when you peel back the skin, on the inside there's the seed. Sometimes you will see these on the trees and they're fully green. It's still neem. When they're brown like this, these are the ones that fell off and fell into my backyard from that plant that is hanging over. But this is just a dry version. We don't have the green ones on it this time of the year, but closer to the fall, they will be green on the tree. So whenever you see this plant, just don't miss it, please. And the next thing, guys, with your neem oil, when you're going in on spraying your plant, remember to spray the top of the leaf and the bottom of the leaf. You can also spray around the root of the plant also, just in case you have any eggs from the flies there, so you can treat overall plant and soil with your neem oil. When using the neem oil, it's not a one-time fix. Yes, when you go in, it will kill majority of what you're trying to get rid of, the pests. But I would recommend you going in back another 7 or 14 days to just retreat, just in case you had missed anything. You don't want them to start breeding up again. So 7 to 14 days, you can go in and just do a retreatment just to get rid of everything, and you should be good in your garden. And now we're going into the summer season with your powdery mildew on your squashes and pumpkins. Neem oil helps to keep those away also, so it's good for you to treat them whenever you see them. Or a better tip, once you start seeing those moths flying around every now and then, you're going to start having fungus problem. So that is when you can start to treat your plants, and you will basically prevent it from start laying eggs and getting those flies and worms onto the plants. That was just a short, quick one on showing you guys some gardening maintenance tip on getting rid of white flies and mealy bugs out your garden, whether it be caterpillar, any form of worms. You can use this neem oil and get rid of most of these pests that are affecting your garden or your plants that you have indoors. Especially your tomatoes outdoors, this works well for them. So go ahead, give it a try. Let me know if you have tried it and how well it has worked for you in your garden. See you in the next one. Country Maro. You all have a blessed day. Take care. Happy weekend. Cheers.